Okay. Hello everybody, are we live here? Let me check on my monitor here to see if stream started correctly, but according to YouTube it seems to be running. Okay. Yes, it is, and my sound is coming through. Hello, how is everyone? I saw here earlier Evil Leo and Coffee Tones. How are you all doing, fellas? Hello there, Salgado. Hello there. Failed after 4 retries, Coffee Tones is saying, to connect to the server. You can check the description of the stream, Coffee Tones. I'll paste the message here as well. But you can try putting that into your how's it called? Into TF2 launch options on Steam. That's a command that usually fixes that error of failing to connect after 4 retries. Try that, perhaps it will help you. Hey, hello there, Hovi Sniper, how are you doing? Acox, hello. I'm fine myself, Hovi. Thanks a lot, doing well. A bit hot today here in Brazil, where I live, but I think it will get colder later in the day because there is a storm coming. And I'm also a bit worried that power will go out during this stream, because usually when it rains a lot here, there are some power outages, you know, because of the rain, of the storm. So let's hope that doesn't happen. But if suddenly the stream cuts out, you already know why it is, you know. So yeah, probably a power outage. But I'm doing fine, I'm doing great here. Hey, hello Eli, glad to have you here. Hovi is getting close to finishing Sawmill Accident. That's very nice, Hovi. Be sure to release some teasers, you know, or stuff like that on your community tab to raise interest. I think that will be helpful before releasing the animation. I'm hyped for that. It will be nice. So yeah, fellas, feel free to connect to the Miami server. That's where we'll be playing today. You know, even if you are from outside of the US, like I am, feel free to connect because the server is stable enough, you know, to handle everyone connecting from all over the world. So yeah. Hey, hello there, Sus, Amogus. I'm glad to have you here. So let's go play there because there are already some people here. Uncle Leo's here with me, with his Batter's Beak, pretty nice. And I'm using the Misfortunate War Paint that he gifted me with the rare yellow duck, as you can see, so pretty nice. I'm enjoying this a lot. And Froggy is here with us. Glad to have you here, Froggy. Who else is here? Firefly and Polar. And we'll start playing on Synthetic. Got him. Nice. Don't know what happened there. I think the Pyro Air blasted me. I think that was it. But I managed to get a Market Garden there. And we're playing in Synthetic, as I said. This map I already knew because my servers already run the regular version of this map. It is a great King of the Hill map. And I know the competitive crowd really enjoys it. But on our streams, I don't think we played the Halloween version yet. It has a boss, as you can see, that fella there. Which I think is just a reskin for the Skeleton King, but either way it is nice to have another boss in TF2. I think it is fun. This map, I'm not sure what it is, but I think it has some specific lore, this map, you know. It seems to tell a story, but I don't know what story it is told in the environment of it. But there seems to be something going on this map. So I find that quite interesting, you know. I enjoy when maps do that. So yeah. And Coffee Tones is gonna join the server. Nice. Yeah, come play with us. You know, these streams are a lot of fun for us to play together and have some fun together, you know. It's a moment for us to be together and talk about stuff and have fun in the game. And I got the Minify spell. This one's nice. I think I'll hold on to it for a while until I feel like I can better use it. But yeah, this is a great King of the Hill map, you know. I think it is a bit outshined by Los Muertos, simply because Los Muertos is so different from anything we've got on past Screen Fortress. You know, the aesthetics and everything like that. But this one is also a lot of fun. I really enjoy the layout, and I think it is a fresh take on King of the Hill. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Hey, Frapperman, glad to have you here, my friend. What are you saying? Hello, lovely people, having lunch and watching old school TF2 stream. I know a lot of people do that, you know. I'm not really a fan of watching videos while I'm eating, and I destroyed Salgado Center Gun there. At least not when I have someone eating with me. You know, I'm married, so usually my wife and I lunch together and do our meals together. So when that's the case, I'm not really a fan of watching YouTube when I eat. But when I was still a college student, I would eat watching videos a lot, you know. So I get that. I don't know who it was that was talking about it on Twitter. I saw someone tweeting something like that, you know. You are either a breakfast YouTuber, a lunch YouTuber, or a dinner YouTuber. Know which one you are, you know. It was another YouTuber tweeting that. I don't remember who it was, but it was a TF2 YouTuber, if I'm not mistaken. And I found that very interesting, because really, when you eat watching videos, you usually favor some type of content over others, you know. Personally, I think I am a lunch YouTuber, and Frypan Man... Where is the soldier? Okay, he got the Minify spell now. Let's get out of here, because this will not end well for me. So yeah, let's get out, grab some health, see if we can stay alive surviving here. Yeah, we could not. Polar got me there. But yeah, I think I am a lunch YouTuber, you know. The sort of content I produce really isn't something that you have to be actively watching to enjoy. You know, you can just hear me out, and if you want to enjoy the video itself, you can, but I think that most of my videos are okay to be watched, you know, as a podcast or something like that. Something you only have to, you know, pay attention hearing. And I got backstabbed there. So that's, I think, is what makes a lunch YouTuber, I imagine. Hey, hello Dev, glad to have you here. I'm always happy to be, you know, to have you visiting my stream, my friends. Feel free to connect to the server and play with us. I already have a spell. Let me use it, because I don't really like this one. Okay, the fireball spell I think is a bit better. We have a spy here. No, Mr. Spy, you're not escaping from me. Yeah. It was a dead ringer? Where is he? He'll come to try and get me here. Yeah, here he is. No, mister. I am paying attention to you now. You backstabbed me once, you won't backstab me again. At least not in a silly manner. I don't know if you'll ever get to backstab me at all. You probably will, but not in a silly manner. I'm paying attention now. You know, usually trick stabs like that, he was trying to do a stair stab. You probably saw that. Usually that gets me when I'm not really paying attention to what's going on, you know. Let's destroy this teleporter here. Let the boss take care of the enemy things for me. Salgado is so clever with his center placement, I have to pay attention to that. So yeah. Coffee Tones can't connect for whatever reason, that's very sad, Coffee Tones. I don't really know what to do. If you try to use that command, I pasted on chat, and it is on the stream description as well, and you could not connect, I don't know what the problem is right now, I'm sorry. So yeah. Hey, Paulo King is saying he found my accent familiar. I'm from Brazil, Paulo. You probably are as well, because, you know, your name is sort of a Portuguese-speaking name. You know, Paulo is the Portuguese version of Paul, for those of you who didn't know that. So, I imagine you are from Brazil as well, or maybe Portugal, or some other Portuguese-speaking country. So yeah, I'm from Brazil, Paulo. Perhaps that's why my accent is familiar to you. And, you know, I see a lot of people being ashamed of their local accents, but I don't think that's really a good feeling, you know. I always grew up, you know, learning English and everything like that, with teachers talking to me that I should lose my accent and everything like that, and it is quite possible, you know, to speak English as a foreigner, but, you know, with a more natural accent, at least for people from the United States or Canada or the UK, Australia, you know, with more of a English-speaking accent. But I don't know, I've always felt like that would be giving up my identity, you know, as someone from Brazil who learned to speak English. And I think it is important to value our local identities. So over the years, I've learned not to feel ashamed of my accent and to, you know, actually consider it something valuable and something that needs preserving. And I failed using my spell there. I wish more people realize that, you know. And considering the audience of this channel is mostly people from all around the world, I think about 30% of my audience is from the US, and the rest of it is well spread around all countries, you know. Considering that, and considering very few people complain about my pronunciation skills in English and grammar and all of that, I think, you know, the accent isn't really something that's harming my content. What I felt like when I started making this channel, you know, what I decided was that if the crazy Russian hacker, you know, the very famous crazy Russian hacker, I really like his videos, they are a lot of fun to watch. If he can make it work with his accent, you know, he has a foreign accent in English, then so could I. I felt it was encouraging to see a giant YouTuber like himself with a foreign accent. Ah, got you! Nice! Always fun to be able to hit a market like that. Really nice. So yeah, I'm from Brazil, and my accent is clearly, you know, a Brazilian speaking English. People from Brazil can really recognize, are very good at recognizing that. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Dev is saying, yesterday I tried VR for the first time and I got confused between real life and virtual reality. I tried to place the controller in a virtual table and I heard it hit the floor. Ha! Ellison, glad to have you here, Ellison. Let's duel. Let's go, it will be an epic battle. Very nice. I've never tried VR, Dev, in any circumstance yet. And I think it will be a while before I can really play something in virtual reality. But can we market the boss? No, we could not. And now he's seeking me out. Let's try to escape him. But I imagine I would get confused like that as well when I first play VR someday. It is a very promising technology, but I don't think it will catch, you know, very soon. It's still a very niche experience, VR. But it looks fun. Pretty cool. So yeah. Hey, Capoeira player, glad to have you here. And Ellison on chat saying, yo, professor! You're winning our duel, Ellison. Let's see if I can turn the table here. Turn the tides of battle. Let's see if I can achieve that. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Yeah, Paulo King is from Brazil as well. I thought so. And he agrees with me. Yeah, you know, I don't really want to lose my accent. I really just want to be well understood, you know. If I'm well understood by... I swung the market too early. Come on, I have to pay attention to that. But if I can be understood well enough by, you know, the international crowds, then I'm happy. I think keeping my accent will be part of my identity as a TF2 YouTuber. One of the things that stand me out from the crowd, you know. So yeah. And Coffee Tones is saying, I don't know if this is gonna help, Professor, but I tried to find your server by searching in the add to favorite servers. It says that server is not responding. Yeah, it's probably, Coffee Tones, probably something on your network, you know. I don't know where you are from, but I've heard from other subscribers that depending on where in the world they are, they can't reach some of my servers. Perhaps you should try to reach the London server. See, too far apart. See if you can connect to it, and I'm dead. And if you can connect to any one of my other servers, perhaps it's something something related to your connection not being able to reach the Miami server. You know, I've heard that from other subscribers before, and there isn't really much I can do, sadly, because it is a network issue. So yeah. And David's asking, who is Crazy Russian Hacker? You never heard of Crazy Russian Hacker? Look him up on YouTube. You know, nowadays his channel is a bit stagnant, I think, but he is one of the OG, one of the first large YouTubers, you know, one of the first people to really go big on YouTube and make a business on it. He used to make prank videos, you know, life hacks and stuff like that. Nowadays he makes more variety content, like he will review gadgets and stuff like that, unbox products from Amazon. It's that sort of channel. But he grew up making life hacks and prank videos and science experiments in a very casual way, you know. Look him up. It is an interesting research to look at those old YouTube personalities. I think you'll enjoy his content. I'm GBR asking if I'm interested on the GeForce Now program. Absolutely, I think it is the future of gaming, is that sort of streaming content, you know. Ah, Rika the Freak is helping me out here, nice. Okay, let's try to work. Ah, come on, Allison is jumping around. No, don't kill Rika the Freak, Allison. Let's see, I think Allison will try to get us from behind here. No, she did not. She's still here, as you can see, there. No, I'm not getting close to that pumpkin, Allison. She died, okay. Okay, we managed to best Allison there. I don't know why, though. It didn't count for our duo, but whatever. It's okay. Ah, could not do this, but that heavy is low enough on health that it should be okay. Let's try to cap this point. With Rika the Freaka here helping us out. We'll do this. And Dev is saying, accent is only an issue if it makes you hard to understand by people with other accents. Yes, I agree. And sometimes I talk nonsense here on this channel. I'm not gonna say I don't, because sometimes especially when I'm playing and talking and chatting with you and everything, sometimes my grammar goes, you know. And also wants to challenge to another duel. Did our duel end somehow? Okay, let's do this. Don't know what happened with our duel, but it's okay. But yeah, sometimes I reckon it can be hard to understand what I'm saying, but especially absolutely destroyed there. But especially with my commentary videos, you know, when I work with scripts, I think I do a good enough job at making myself understandable. So yeah. Ah, so there was your problem, Coffee Tones. You were missing 3 numbers of the IP. Ah, okay, so that explains it. That way the server would not respond. I'm glad you found out the issue. Nice. Hope you can connect. Okay, got the bad spell here. Let's try to... There's a sentry there. I think I'll first get rid of the sentry, because the engineer isn't paying attention to it. Uncle Liu killed the heavy there before I could use my spell. It's okay, he's helping out. No, Allison is not gonna get me with the market. Okay, let's see if I can hit an air shot on her. Ah, almost got it. A bit more to the left and I would have hit that air shot. Ah, there's a dispenser here. Okay, let's get rid of it. Just to annoy Salgado there. So yeah. Hovi Sniper wish he could join, but he's going to be working on the SFM. Ah, that's great, Hovi. Get it ready to post. I think because it is a horror SFM you're working on, if you can post it closer to Halloween, you know, to the specific day, I think you could even promote it as such, as a Halloween SFM. That would be very neat. Nice. Capoeira player wants to see me play with the Beggar's Bazooka. It could be funny, you know, I'm not very good with it, and I'm not really a fan of how the Beggar's Bazooka plays, but perhaps, I'll think about it, Capoeira player. Could be fun, you know, as a fun diversion of what I usually do. I'll think about it, for sure. Okay, Rika the Freaka is here. We have some people here. I want to kill the medic first. Ah, could not do that. Okay, Caputus Crepitus. I think that's what they say, I imagine. Caputus Crepitus. So silly. TF2 on Screen Fortress is a silly game. I enjoy it a lot. Okay, let's retreat here. And Padilha is saying there, I think you are pretty similar with a Brazilian YouTuber who plays TF2. Are you a spy? If you're talking about Oye Games, I imagine you are joking there. But yeah, I'm Oye Games from Brazil, that's true. You know, sometimes people from my Brazilian channel come here, not on the live streams or anything like that, but on commentary videos. Ah, we are tied there, Ellison. We are tied on our points. But on my commentary videos, you know, that don't show my face, sometimes people from my Brazilian channel come over to this channel and say, you know, you are stealing someone else's content, you are copying Oye Games videos, he's from Brazil and you are stealing his content. You know, stuff like that, and then I say, no, it's me, chill out, it's okay. It's me, sou eu. I have to say in Portuguese even for them. And then they will chill out. I'm actually, you know, pleased by that people are willing to take care of me and to call out anyone trying to do me harm. Didn't get there. Okay, it's okay. We are tied. That was a draw, I imagine. But I'm happy people care for me enough like that, you know. But I'm also surprised how people don't recognize me just by my voice. I don't know if when I speak in English my voice changes or whatever. You tell me, does my voice change when I change language? I'm going to speak Portuguese for a bit now. Eu estou falando português agora, quero que vocês me digam se a minha voz muda. What I said there is, I'm speaking Portuguese now, I want you to tell me if my voice changed. But yeah, this is a spy here. Okay, got locked there. A gargoyle! I have to look for my gargoyle. I really like catching them. I think it's... Can I hit someone here? Could not. If I were using the main threads, I think I would have killed that medic. The main threads? Let me see. I think, yeah, it is. Yeah, I was talking about the main threads. It was correct. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Pointless asking about the new GTA Trilogy Remastered. Looks good, you know, Pointless. I'll probably wait some 3 to 4 years to buy it for 50 bucks on Steam. Because here in Brazil, it will be costing 300 reais. 300 Brazilian reais. That's the cost it will arrive here. So I don't think it is worth that much. So I'll probably wait some years to buy it on discount when it goes into a Steam sale. I think that's the way to go with these releases. 300 of any currency is too much for a game, I think. So yeah. What else are you saying? Hobbs Snipe is talking about the character. I helped him dub there. Very nice. I want to check it out how the dub went on. Nice. Capoeira Play is saying he's trying to learn the triple jumps. I have to improve my rocket jump skills as well. I'm pretty bad at rocket jumping, so I have to train more. And people are saying that my voice doesn't change too much. Dev is saying that the voice in Portuguese sounds a bit deeper. Paulo agrees. So perhaps it's that. You know, I get that impression as well, and I don't know really why that's the case, you know. Why my voice... Because I think it does, I agree with you there. Why my voice gets deeper when I speak Portuguese? I don't know what it is. I think in Portuguese I sound older as well. So yeah, go figure. Maybe I'm trying to, when I speak English, maybe I'm imitating... I can't jump over this, come on. Maybe I'm imitating someone. without noticing, and that's why there's a difference. Okay, we have the Uber spell here. Let's try to go this way, and I got my gargoyle, which is the most important thing here. You have to grab your gargoyles. Gargoyle is such a hard word to say. Gargoyle. Okay. In Portuguese we say it like this, gargula. Gargoyle. So yeah. Hey, hello there, Evil Leo, YouTube. Glad to have you here as well. Come play with us if you can. It will be a lot of fun. We are on the Miami server. I'm dead here. Yeah. Gonna die. Let's get away. Thanks a lot, Rika the Freaka is helping us out here. Ah, nice. Crit Uber. Ah, could not kill the medic there. Neither the sniper. He ran away. Ah, there's the boss killed me there. Okay. So yeah. I'm Guaxinim saying I actually knew this channel before the All Ya Games channel. Ah, that's very interesting to know, Guaxinim. I saw that happen with quite a lot of people, you know, people from Brazil that have found me in this channel before finding All Ya Games. And, you know, I'm actually puzzled by that, because that means this channel is getting a lot more reach than my older Brazilian channel that has like 30,000 subscribers. Goes to show how far content in English really goes, you know, on YouTube. It's a lot more discoverable, and it makes sense, you know, more people around the world speak English nowadays, even if just on a very basic level, than people who speak Portuguese. So I think it makes sense. But it's actually surprising, you know, that Brazilians are finding this channel here before finding All Ya Games. That's my Brazilian channel, in which I speak Portuguese. Look at that, this SMG sniper has some sick skills. he knows how to strafe. That's pretty surprising. Okay, let's retreat here, because otherwise he'll kill me. Let's grab the health and let's get out of here. Who is capping this point here? Ah, here is this fight. Okay, that was a dead ringer. Yeah, the SMG got me there. Salgado has some skills with that SMG. What else are you saying? I'm Pointless is saying that the GTA Trilogy is a Rockstar Launcher exclusive. But I imagine, Pointless, eventually it will get to other platforms, you know. It will not remain an exclusive forever. I really doubt that. You know, even God of War is coming to PC, you know. I don't think these, you know, exclusives will be exclusives forever. It's a matter of time, simply. I could not do that, okay. Missed. Okay, let's get nice. And let's use our spell here. This is a spy. Thanks a lot, Rika the Freaka. And we are winning this duel with Ellison. For now. I usually lose these duels here. And I like to think I'm actually helping others farm their duel medal, you know, whenever I accept a duel. I'm not actually dueling, I'm helping others farm points. Ah, but I won this one, okay. GG. Pretty nice. And Hobby Sniper is saying, the GTA Trilogy is like 5,000 pesos, it's insanely expensive. Yeah, I don't buy new games anymore. And whenever I go to spend a lot of money with a game, I usually spend it on TF2. So for example, this rocket launcher that this war paint that Uncle Leo gave me, and I applied into a rocket launcher, I got a professional killstreak kit for it, and that's quite expensive as well. But because I'm always playing TF2, you know, I have my channel, it's a game I've been playing since 2012, and I really enjoy it. I think it is better spent here than on a new game. So I don't really buy new releases anymore. I think the only games I buy on launch are indie games nowadays. Both to support the developers, and I think up there is a frog now up there. Both to support the developers and to you know, to play those games, because I think they are more worth it than AAA releases. You know, I'm not really into AAA gaming anymore nowadays. I think I got bored of it quite a while ago. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see here. Pelazor, Ellison was saying that the boss was spawn camping then. Yeah. Now we are on the same team, Ellison. We are going to destroy the enemy here, don't worry. And this map doesn't have a boss to spawn camp people, so that's it. You know, I really like this map. I saw a lot of people, you know, talking bad about it, but I got to play on it quite a few times on stream here, and I think it is quite a fun map and looks good, you know. I like the aesthetic. That red light up there, you know, stuff like this I think is really a charm of the map. I like it. A charm, you know, it's something that makes the map fancy. That's what I meant to say. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Ah, and Ellison is talking about the duel. The duel was stopped by the map boss. Ah, that's pretty bad. Pretty sad. Perhaps if we were here on this map we could duel properly. No is coming out. No one is coming out here. Let's try. No, I could not. I can't rocket jump properly. I have to train more. I'm pretty bad at rocket jumping. Okay, got Salgado there with the. He's still using his trusty SMG. And Ellison wants to do a tank assault. Let's go, Ellison. Look, a spy behind you, Ellison. No! He killed all of us. Ah, that's silly. Pretty silly. Our tank assault didn't work there, Ellison. That's sad. So yeah. The Capoeira player is asking, Professor, I have a question. I have one key. Should I trade it for a skull cracker taunt or some cosmetics and a war paint? I would go for the taunt, Capoeira player. I think it is more interesting than the cosmetics, you know. So I would go for the taunt if I were you. I know saying, what's a language that interests you in learning besides English? Nowadays, if I had the time to do that, I think I would like to learn Japanese or Chinese, you know. I got him. I was playing around with learning German on Duolingo for a while because of a deal I made with Mr. Dispenser, that he would learn a bit of Portuguese and I would learn a bit of German. But if I really were to, you know, seriously start learning another language, I think I would learn either Japanese or Chinese, you know. Perhaps Japanese, because I think there is more content online accessible to me in Japanese than in Chinese, you know. So I think it would be Japanese. And I like to watch anime and stuff like that. I would be able to watch Naruto again without subtitles, for example. Perhaps that would be fun. Okay, where is the enemy team? Salgado with the SMG there. You know, we often underestimate how good the SMG can be, and you see he's throwing off all my rocket jumps all the time. Okay, I can't jump up there like this. Oh, this is a spy. Okay, I think I'll retreat to this side. Ellison is here. No, Ellison, don't die! Salgado got us both. Come on, no! This is sad. This is very sad. And Uncle Leo's killer unusual. You see what a nice unusual? Pretty sick. Really nice. What else are we saying there? Let's see. Salgado is saying that cough is better than payload. I like payload a lot, Salgado. You know, I like King of the Hill as well, but I really like payload. I think if TF2 had to have only one game mode, I think it should be payload. You know, the best maps, in my opinion, are payload maps. But I like King of the Hill as well. It is pretty nice. Ah, and Kofton saying this war paint's very cool. Thanks a lot, Kofton. Very nice. I like it a lot as well. And the fact that it is strange that Uncle Leo managed to gift me one strange with the rare gold duck, sticker is even better, you know. He was talking to me a couple of weeks ago that he did not look for the golden duck sticker. He only wanted to gift me one strange, and he was lucky enough that the one he bought from the market was one with the golden duck. So that was pretty remarkable. I also think we got very lucky that the pattern aligns well with the barrel, you know. It is not misaligned as some of these war paints can be, you know. Sometimes they can be tilted to one dimension or the other. And this one is very straight. I think it looks great on these strips, is what I mean. I think it looks great on the rocket launcher. So yeah, pretty nice. Okay, let's keep doing this. You know, this map is great. It's pretty good. I think that now that people got to play it for a while, and I'm dodging all the rockets here, you see? Now that people got to play it for a while, they're starting to get it. You know, the layout and everything. If you can learn to play CP Steel, you learn to play any map. And I don't say that because I dislike CP Steel, because I don't. I think CP Steel is an excellent map. But it's just that I mean that it's not hard to learn other maps when you already got used to stuff that's more confusing like CP Steel. Salgado is killing everyone with that SMG and Bushwhacker combo. Ah, that's so funny. We don't often see people using that combo very much, you know. But it is... I got an air shot there. It is a pretty effective way to dispatch enemies. Very nice. And Paulo Kim was talking about the languages, you know. But more people speak Chinese, like way more people. But Japanese has anime, yeah. I think what happens, Paulo Kim, is that more people speak Chinese, but here on the West, you know, I think it is a bit harder to talk to and to access Chinese culture, you know. Because China, at least online, is still a very isolated country. I wish it wasn't like that. So that's why I think Japanese would be more useful. We have more opportunity to exchange culture with the Japanese speaking. I think if I had crouched there, I would have dodged that rocket as well. But yeah, that was what I was talking about. And someone was asking how do these links to the server work. They're actually IPs. So instead of a number IP like 200.198. something like that, that's usually what IPs are. I use a domain name server, a DNS, to connect to my servers. But you have to treat it exactly as if it were a numerical IP. It's just that, the same thing. So you copy and paste it, and you try to connect to the server. Ah, okay, it was Uncle Leo who got in there. Who got Firefly there. Okay. Or who was that soldier who died? Firefly is up there. Who died here? I don't know who died there, but okay. Ah, mini fight heavy is a danger. Yeah, I could not escape there. That. What else are you saying there? Padilha is saying, Professor, I'm bad at TF2 and I want to consume competitive content to improve. Any competitive community you recommend? If you want to watch competitive matches to see how the professionals play, you should look into Benny. It's B4NAY. That's how his name is spelled. And it's pronounced Benny, but it's B4NNY. Look for him on YouTube because he's a very top tier professional TF2 player. And he has some great videos, you know, and even tips and tutorials on his channel I think you'll enjoy. If you want to watch competitive matches, you should look into EX Television. They also have a bunch of good competitive content. And Critscast as well has some of those professional matches you can watch to try and improve. Pretty sick effects. Pretty nice. And we have here a Putty's bird. A festive Putty's bird, you see? Always good to find one of those. So yeah. Enrique the Freak is saying, Professor, me and Ellie finished Naruto Shippuden recently, and I have to say that I would never willingly watch that show again. Unless there was a monetary incentive to do so. I completely understand and I can relate. Rika. Naruto can be quite bad, you know. A lot of times. It's a silly show to watch. I like it because I think it is fun, not because I think it is good. But I don't think I would rewatch it anytime soon either. It's a lot of time. I heard, Rika and Ellison, I heard that Boruto, that's the sequence to Naruto, I heard that Boruto is a lot better than Naruto. So perhaps you should try giving it a watch. Because if it is indeed better, you know, you'll probably have a good time. But I enjoyed watching both the classic Naruto and they kept the first point already. No, come on. We're going to lose this. Yeah, we lost. Damn, didn't pay attention there. But I enjoyed watching Naruto because it is silly and fun. You know, there are some moments that I think are pretty good and some fights that I think are excellent, but most of the time it's just silly. And I really like watching silly and cringe stuff, you know. Those sorts of cheesy series and shows, I enjoy those a lot. But I can completely relate to what you were saying there, Rika. I understand. Ah, nice. Hovi posted on Twitter the thumbnail of his video. Nice, I'll check it out later, Hovi. Really cool. And Alison is saying, Naruto was enjoyable at times, but the flashbacks, man, the flashbacks. Yeah, they stop mid-fight, you know, to do like 10 episodes of flashbacks and then go back to the moment in the fight. That's really really turns me down, you know. I particularly like when they play that sad song, you know, that's doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. I like that one, Sadness and Sorrow. But yeah, the flashbacks are too much. I agree with that. Hey, hello there, Khaled. Glad to have you here. How do you market Gardener? I'm having trouble timing this swing. You have to try and learn for yourself, Khaled. There's really not much I can tell you about timing and stuff like that because I'm actually not very good at it. But one thing that helps me a lot is to keep the crouch button pressed, so I stay crouched until I hit the ground, and I try to swing the market when I actually like one medic towel above my target. So, you know, if here is the ground and my target is right here, I'll start swinging when I'm about right here, you know, because I have to give some time for my soldier to start the swing and then complete it when it reaches my target. So, Uncle Lewis Mini here, look at his huge head there. That's so wacky. So that's what I try to do, Khaled. You know, try swinging your market when you are one medic tall above the enemy you're targeting. I think that's a good way to go about it, you know. But go check some tutorials. I know Soundsmith has quite a bunch. I think Nate the Fox also has some rocket jumping. And market gardening tutorials that could help you out. This is hard. This is getting hectic here. So yeah, you know, I'm not a very good at market gardening. I have to improve a lot. So yeah. Enrique is saying, if Naruto were 100 episodes from the beginning of the original series to the end of Shippuden, it would be worth watching, but it's been so serialized that's impossible to watch. Yeah, I agree with that. There's a lot of filler, and it should not be there. Although I really like some of the fillers, you know, I've watched it all without skipping any episodes, and I had a blast. My favorite character in the whole Naruto series is Condor, the ostrich shinobi. I really love him. I wish he were in more episodes because he's so silly. So yeah, I don't know if you remember Condor, but he's my favorite character. So yeah, I think you have to watch Naruto as if it were, you know, a Saturday morning cartoon. If you try to watch it as if it were a serious anime, you know, yeah, you have a bad time. You have to think about it as if it were, you know, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon, something like that. So yeah. And Uncle Leo is recommending there Saga of Tanya the Evil, the very first and still most beloved anime. Never heard about that one, Uncle Leo. I have to research it. I'll take a look into it. By the name, sounds interesting. And Rika is a ostrich shinobi. Didn't you watch the fillers, Rika? I think Condor, the ostrich shinobi, is in at least 2 or 3 episodes, I think. If I bother to look it up, I'll tweet it someday, because I know I have some screenshots saved from when I was watching, because I thought it was so ridiculous. But it's the best character, in my opinion. You have to watch it again then, Rika, so you can watch Condor, the ostrich shinobi. He has some very strong jutsus. He can even use the shadow clone jutsu just like Naruto. So it is a very powerful ostrich. Okay, did the sentry go down? I think it did. Okay, and I died there. I should not have tried to rocket jump there. Silly idea. Hey, Curly Patty! Glad to have you here, Curly Patty. Pretty nice. Back to spy maining again, by the way. Nice. I hope you get lots of trick stabs. Bakugan. Bakugan is an anime as well, isn't it? Or is I think it's something in the lines of Beyblade, perhaps. Isn't it something that has a line of toys alongside it? I think it is. Never watched it. One I've watched that has toys associated with it was how is it called? I forgot. The one with the cards. Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched the first season and part of the second season, and then I lost interest. But the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is hilarious. I love it to death. The bad guy of the first season, Pegasus, Maximilian Pegasus, really is, you know, a true gem. Ah, there was a sentry there. Come on. So, give it a watch. You'll find it fun. And today's Gory's birthday. Yes, it is. Happy birthday to Gory if you are watching, my friend. I saw he was celebrating there on Twitter. Pretty nice. I hope everyone can be happy on their birthdays. I got the critical hit, you see? Wasn't enough to kill him, but I got the critical hit there. I'm pretty sure I did get the critical hit. What else are you saying? Rika say everyone can use Shadow Clone Jutsu. I'm so upset about it, Professor. Yeah, it goes from being something very forbidden and special to being something that almost everyone in the anime can use. That's true. I got the engineer there, nice. Pretty cool. Even if I die now, I'm already happy. Just that I was able to get the medic there. I wasn't expecting that, he was saying there. Market gardening is a lot of fun. A lot of fun, I really like it. So yeah. And Capoeira Player was saying, I was rewatching JoJo, now it has a Portuguese dub. Ah, that's interesting. I remember how I liked the villain from the 4 part. I have to watch JoJo someday, you know. It seems like a pretty interesting experience to go through. To watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So yeah. And Curly Patty was asking if I was talking about the Oster hike. No, I was talking about ostriches. About ninja ostriches. So that was it, Curly Patty. I always got a bit confused about that, because Osterhike, or Osterhike, I don't know how it's pronounced exactly, but I think it's Austria, isn't it? And I always thought it was interesting how there's that, the name of the country, and also ostrich. And they have nothing to do. It's kind of like Peru, you know. In Portuguese, Peru, that's Peru, is the name of the country, Peru, and also the name of Turkey, you know, the bird, turkey. In Portuguese, it's called Peru. And it's interesting that in English you have Turkey, that's the country, and Turkey, that's the bird, the animal. So I think that's quite interesting, you know, when that happens. Pretty weird. So yeah. Enrique the Brigas is there complaining about Naruto. Let me see. Don't even talk to me about how Konohamaru can do the Rasengan, which is supposed to be so hard that only 2 people in existence have ever mastered it. Naruto will kill me, I swear. Yeah, there's a lot of inconsistency there. That's true, Rika. But you know, Konohamaru was able to learn the Rasengan because Naruto taught it to him. And Naruto, you know, is pretty powerful, so that's why. And also, Konohamaru isn't, you know, a nobody. He's the grandson of Hiruzen Sarutobi, you know, the 3rd Hokage. So he's from a very powerful clan as well. Or at least that's what I hear the fans talking about, you know, on Reddit. There's a pretty large community around Naruto on Reddit. And it's interesting to see how they try to rationalize the anime like that, but it's completely flawed. I think the story arc I dislike the most in Naruto is what they did to Itachi and to Sasuke. You know, the retcon they tried to do with Itachi's story, and I'm not gonna give any spoilers here, okay? But I didn't like how it unfolded. You know, they could have done a lot better job with that story arc. So, I completely relate to your frustrations, Rika. Naruto is very inconsistent, that's true. No, I will not be able to get that Demonite there. But I killed someone, how did I kill someone? Who died there? Was a spy, I think? Pretty weird. Okay, let's keep going here. I know, I'm just outside their spawn here. Come on, I'm gonna die to your last grape again. If I had hit one more rocket, he would be dead. Perhaps next time I'll be able to do it. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see here. Khaled's asking, what is my favorite cartoon show when I was a kid? I think it was probably Dragon Ball Z. I watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z growing up. You know, I watched a lot of cartoons. SpongeBob SquarePants is another one I like to this day. A lot of fun. But if you asked, you know, young professor what was his favorite cartoon, I think I would say it was Dragon Ball Z. Especially because back then, I didn't really see or make a difference between anime and cartoons. To me, it was like the same thing, you know. So I think that's what I would say. I remember watching it. I don't know if international audiences got that on Cartoon Network, but I remember watching it on Toonami, the anime segment of Cartoon Network. It was great. Watched it from start to finish, bought the manga. I have the complete series of Dragon Ball Z to this day, and I really enjoyed watching it. It is a lot better than Naruto, that I can say for sure, in terms of consistency and quality. But I enjoy them both. But I think Dragon Ball Z would be my pick as favorite cartoon I watched growing up. Dexter on Cartoon Network was also another... I almost got him! Was also another one I really liked. And you know, cartoons in general, the Powerpuff Girls, you know, and also the Nicktoons, Hey Arnold, SpongeBob, you know, those old school cartoons. But, you know, today they are old school, but I think if you talk to people like that, perhaps they'll think about Hanna-Barbera cartoons, you know, even older stuff. Those I watched a lot as well, but I'm more familiar with the cartoons and the Nicktoons. Ah, he ran away. Okay, there's a crit pyro there. Let me get out of here. Otherwise, this will end badly. Come on, let me escape, pyro. No, he will not let me run away. Okay, then I'll have to fight them. Let's do this, and I'm dead. Okay. The Demonite was still there. And Salgado is saying that SMG is better than the minigun. Perhaps, Salgado. You're doing some real damage with that SMG for sure. Pretty nice. What else are you saying there? Uncle Liu saying, my favorite cartoon when I was a child was Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. Yes, that's the actual name. I'm not familiar with that one, Uncle Liu. Pretty interesting. It sounds like a great cartoon to watch. Sounds like fun. And Hobby Sniper saying he enjoyed Billy and Mandy. Ah, that's a classic for sure, Hobby Sniper. Billy and Mandy is great. I really like the Green Reaper. I don't know how he's called in English. I think it is Green Reaper, isn't it? And Rika the Freaka is gifting everyone as usual. Pretty nice. The generous Rika the Freaka. Ellison got a bunch of gifts there. Pretty cool. So, in Portuguese, the Green Reaper from Billy and Mandy is called Puro Osso. That's, translating directly, would be something like pure bones, or only, you know, only bones, you know, that would be something like that, would be his name. But it's a great cartoon, I really like it. Nice, always nice to see gifts being handed out like that. Pretty cool. And Ellison rocking a very nice loadout for the heavy, look at that. Pretty good looking, really like it. Nice. I'm using a pretty silly loadout. Someday I'll grab an unusual one of these spooky head bouncers for myself. I imagine after the event they'll get even more cheap. Even cheaper. So I'll probably get one for me after the event ends. So many gifts! How many gifts do you have? I myself got some. Look at that. Thank you so much, Rika the Freaka. You're so generous and it's not stopping. Look at that. That was a lot of gifts, for sure. Pretty nice. Thanks a lot, my friend Rika the Freaka. Really appreciate it. That goes so beautiful. You see? Look at him go. There's a medic there. You get spooked. No, he did not. Okay, but he did not see me. Nice. Got Firefly there. Let's get the heavy now. Okay, your last grape. Now the pyro. Okay, nice. Mozzie-chan, one of my supporters. Very disgusting name there. I'm gonna translate it to you. His name is like Foreskin-chan. You know, Chan from Japanese. So yeah, disgusting name you have there, my friend. And I'm dead here. What else are you saying there? Let's see. And Capoeira Player is saying, if you're gonna watch JoJo, don't try to search logic on it, just accept. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, Capoeira Player. I'm very good at doing that, because to watch Naruto that was important as well. So I think I'll do just fine watching JoJo someday. Hobby is saying that there in Argentina it is puro hueso. Ah, so it is basically the same, okay. Puro osso, puro hueso. Pure bones is the same name. But in English I think he's called just the Green Reaper, I think that's his name. But I'm not sure. So yeah. You fellas are so funny. Lucas is saying he didn't like this update. They removed the end. Why, Lucas? I don't really understand what they removed, but I think this Queen Fortress was pretty nice. The only thing I thought was a bit, you know, sad is how Valve did not fix the bot problem, you know. And some servers in some regions are having connection issues. So that I don't think is pretty cool. But other than that, the update has been great to me. I really like the content that was added. I think it was a very good Queen Fortress, actually. Ah, damn! You see what this medic is doing? When I jump, Instead of running away from me, he runs towards me, and that's what's making me miss these jumps here. That's how you run away from a Troller. You don't run away, you run towards the jump. So yeah. A lot of fun playing on this map, you know. I think it will switch now. Let's see. If there's another round here, I'll go for it. Yeah, there isn't. So I think I'll be wrapping the stream right now, because we're already clocking at 1 hour. So thanks a lot, fellas. It's a lot of fun playing with you, and we got to do some nice market gardens today. It was a lot of fun. What else are you saying? Let's see. Capoeira Player saying his favorite cartoon is Samurai Jack. Ah, that's a classic. And Teen Titans as well, the original one from Cartoon Network. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I watched a lot of that as well, growing up. So yeah, fellas, thank you so much for passing by to play with me on stream, to chat, and you know, to have a good time. I really appreciate all of that. GG, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks a lot, everyone. And stay tuned to the channel, because I should post my next commentary video this week. I think it will be an interesting discussion on a gameplay idea I thought about this Queen Fortress. So keep an eye out for that. I'll share the thumbnail on the community tab and on Twitter, I think maybe 1 or 2 days before the video goes live, so you can be ready for it. But try not to miss it, because it will be an interesting video. You know, I think I'll post one gameplay video and then the commentary video later in the week, probably on Thursday. So don't miss that. And Uncle Liu saying timestamps are incoming. I'll check them out later, Uncle Liu. Pretty cool stuff happened today. I'm excited to see the timestamps. So yeah. Curly Patty is saying there, Osterreich, Austria means East Reich in German. It has historical explanation, by the way, but it would be too long. Yeah, but it's interesting. I didn't know that. Pretty cool. So yeah, Cropping, Enrica, and Alison and Enrica, thanks a lot. It was a lot of fun. And I love all of you fellas. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. See you next time.